And that is what they call, that one's very tiger. See all that water? That little trail right there. Yeah. The babies are getting big. Kinda picky. The rain bar, blue, green. Add new fish.
Hana Hui A Maui. Aloha,
my ohana. It is your boy back with another aquatic adventure. Now, if you're new to the channel, we talk about everything in the aquarium hobby. I guess you can say this is part 3. I guess we can call it part 3. We're gonna add new fish to the 8-gallon Hygger Aquarium / Paludarium. Anyways, I'm so excited. We are going to go, not to our local fish store, but the backyard. So we gotta fight the cold. It's a little chilly out today. Gloomy, misty. If you know my channel, you may know what I'm gonna go grab outside in the backyard, right? So let's go ahead and teleport into the backyard where it's chilly. I kinda wanna stay in the fish room where it's nice and warm. But we gotta do what we gotta do. So let's go in the backyard. Just like that, we are in the backyard. Now behind me, 8,500-gallon koi pond, Tiki Falls. As you can see, the koi fish are just kind of cruising around. Water temperature is about 51 degrees, but we are not here for the koi fish in the backyard. We're gonna go down that little trail right there into the back far corner where my beautiful Madaka are. Yes, my Japanese rice fish. Let's go. All right, my ohana, here we are with our beautiful Madaka. All the Madaka are doing great. If you guys were wondering, look at my Tumarin tigers. They're doing great. Look at them. There we go. Ooh, look at them. Yeah, the Tumarin tigers are all doing good. Ooh, that one's very tiger. It's a lot of tiger on that one there. The babies are getting big, huh? This is like, I don't know, the medley of babies. I'm not sure what they're going to be. It looks like some of them are Miyuki. Some of them could be Tumarin tigers, and maybe we have some diamond dust. They are hybrid. We are hoping to create a new strand or morph. So that's the babies, and these are the mommy and daddies of those babies. They're doing good too. You can see you got a Miyuki blue there, a couple Tumarin tigers. There's also a diamond dust in here. I don't know where the diamond dust is. Probably just hiding somewhere, but they're doing good. Over here in this aquarium, we have some beauties. These here are called Shizukus. Look at them. So pretty, right? They have like a blue-green tint to them. I love these. These Shizuku are just, man, some of my favorites. The colors are just insane. Now, Madaka are bred to be viewed from the top, so you know. They're almost like koi fish. They're not bred to be viewed from the side. Although the Madaka that we're going to put in that 8-gallon aquarium are on this side. There's a divider in this 10-gallon tank. These are Shizuku, and then over here are the Madaka that we're going to put inside the 8-gallon Hygger Aquarium. Now, a lot of you guys may be... Now I talked about the rain out here. Now, you guys are probably wondering how I handle the rain falling down on these tubs and them overflowing. There is an overflow on each one of these containers, and you guys are probably wondering what the heck these towels are. This is the overflow. Yeah, you see the water level? The water level's here. The overflow's right here. So when this water level rises from rain, it gets soaked up by this towel and it drips out. So it causes like a siphon. And it works too. I got this little trick from my boy Jackson over at the Medaka Lair. Each one of these have a little rag. Well, it's kind of a washcloth, but you can see how wet it is down there at the bottom. It's soaking wet. So basically it's draining water. Once water hits this, it'll pull the water up like a sponge, and it'll keep the water level at the level that you put the rag or your washcloth. As you can see, this washcloth is barely touching it, and the water level will stay that way, and the water will just drain out. Same here with this one. Here, look it. You can see how soaking wet it is. Basically, it is slowly, hold on, let me move this out of the way, slowly dripping. You can see how wet it is. This thing is soaked, and it's slowly, look it. See all that water? It is slowly siphoning the water, keeping the water level where I want it. Now you can get a clip and you can clip it here so it doesn't blow over from the wind, and you can keep it still at the water level that you want. About every single one of these have a washcloth, and you can see it's really wet from soaking up the water. So that's how I keep the water level from overflowing, okay? Very easy to maintain. Like I said, Madaka or Japanese rice fish are some of the easiest fish to take care of, especially when it comes to filtering the water. You don't need any filtration, you don't need aeration, and I am proving it by having these Madaka breed out here with very, very low maintenance, no electricity at all. That's why I absolutely love these. Also, each one of my Madaka bins have some type of media. As you can see, we have mountain tree media in each one of these Madaka holding, I guess you can say, aquariums. So yeah, these bad boys are doing good and they're thriving in the cold weather. Now, I do cover them. I do have these lids here that come with these totes. So I will cover them like so, but I will leave a little crack in here. So this helps hold the washcloth in place, the overflow rag, we'll call it. And so this is pretty much what I do, is I'll just put these little covers on it. Now that I gave you guys the lowdown, let's get back into the fish room. All right, so now we're back inside the fish room where it's nice and warm. I'm gonna share with you a little story about this in particular Madaka. Now this Madaka is called Mkin Madaka. So they are a specialty, kind of a sensitive type of Madaka. Sensitive part being it needs to be indoors and can't really stand the drastic cold of winter out here in Northern California. This one is specifically kind of picky. This is according to my boy Jackson, the Medaka Lair, who breeds these beautiful Madaka. And explain what these are, Jackson.
These ones here are the Mkin.
Mkin, okay.
Emerald kissing whitefins.
Ooh.
They're a long fin variety, and they have metallic back with the kind of goldish green heads and bodies. The marriage fin is kind of medium length with frilled edges. You can see like on that guy right there.
Yeah.
Frilly edges.
It's like a fancy Madaka. Ooh, these are
ones
nice.
Are actually really nice and more meant for indoor.
Where did you originally get your breeding pair from?
These ones were actually imported from Japan.
Whoa, these are from the motherland. So if anybody knows, he knows. So he says during the wintertime, he will bring in his Mkin indoors just to endure the winter here in Northern California. So I thought, what a great idea to move my Mkin, which I only have 5. We're gonna grab those, we're gonna stick them in their new home, the 8-gallon aquarium, and I'm gonna talk a little bit about them, and I think you'll understand why I'm so excited. So let's go ahead and flip the camera around and add these beauties to the new 8-gallon bonsai scape. Now, before we add our beautiful Madaka into this beautiful aquarium, everything's just beautiful right now. It's looking great, right? You got the beautiful bonsai tree, the scape, the rocks, the gravel at the bottom by UNS, that is Contro sand. We got the Nubius Nana Petite on the ledges there. Look at that 3D background, the rain bar, the filter, the lights, everything is just working so great. Let me get out of that glare. There you go, that's what it looks like in its whole. All right, my Ohana, look how pretty these beautiful Mkin, it may be hard to see them and the long fin action, or maybe even the color just because of the video, but I wanted to show you them in the net before I add them to the aquarium because they might go and hide, right? So the cool thing about Madaka in general is we can actually have them in this aquarium without any electricity, meaning no filter. They'll do just fine with no filter. But they do need a light just because I do have plants in here, so we do need the light to come on. So, but in general, you don't need any electricity. Very, very low maintenance. They pack a lot of color, so pretty. I can't wait to show you guys what they look like in the aquarium. And plus they gotta adjust to it and everything. Sorry for the glare, there's that light glare, but you can see how pretty these are. Now there are 5. The ultimate goal for these Mkin are to hopefully breed in here. So the water obviously is a lot warmer, although there's no heater on this aquarium. That's another thing too. No heater required, no filtration required, no aeration even required for Japanese rice fish or Madaka. That's how hardy these guys are, and they thrive too. They're so hardy, so hardy. Outdoors, indoors, it doesn't matter. A nice little centerpiece. We're gonna go ahead and release these guys and maybe we can catch them on camera in this new 8-gallon Hygger Aquarium. All right, my Ohana, here they are. These are my beautiful Mkin. Look at these right here. Ooh, I never viewed them from the sides. They actually look pretty cool from the side. Madaka are bred to be viewed from the top because that's where all their color is. They're just like koi fish. But seeing them over here by the tree, I get it. Here they are by the tree, K-I-S-S-I-N-G, you get it? Mkin kissing longfin, you get it? The reason why I created this bonsai tree was for them to have a spawn. Now they need something to rub their eggs off onto, and I normally have the breeding mops that are in the tubs outside. Now for these guys, they can actually just rub their eggs, if we do have a female and some males in here, on all of these branches. The window love Java fern is so ideal for them to rub their eggs on, and then when the eggs hatch, the babies have somewhere to hide. They can snack on little organisms that's, you know, on the plants and whatnot, because these dudes are pretty gangster. They will eat their young. So I think that bonsai tree is an ideal spot for them to spawn and have babies. You can see, look at that. It's so perfect. Like I said, I can cut the electricity to this, but I need my light though. I need my light because I do have plants, and the plants do need some type of lighting, even though they're low maintenance plants. But still though, these guys here, so pretty. They're loving their new home too. Yeah, man, I love that Contra Sand by UNS. Doesn't that look cool, that pebble? Man, I absolutely love it. Just the scape in general, man. This whole tank is, I don't know, it puts a smile on my face every time I see it. When I walk into the garage and the light is on, I'm like, ooh, look at that bad boy. So I may fill up the tank a little bit more with some more water. But yeah, if you guys were curious about the water, I did add my MICROBE-LIFT. So we do have some starter bacteria in here, along with water conditioner to take care of all of the chlorine and chloramines. So it is perfectly safe for our babies here in their new home. I will definitely keep you posted on any baby activity going on in here. So you know we have a total of 5 Mkin in this aquarium, okay? 5. So keep that in mind. This 8-gallon aquarium is enough room to have a bunch of spawn in here. So hopefully we can have some babies, and because they're indoors and the water temperature will be perfect for them, maybe they'll have a spawn in the winter, which is odd for them. They normally have spawns in the spring and summer, obviously, like most fish. But because they're indoors, maybe they'll have a spawn. I will keep you guys posted, but they are loving their new home, huh? And that is what they call the Mkin Emerald Kissing Widefin Madaka. Now, if you're interested in some of those, go check out my boy Jackson, the Medaka Lair on Instagram. All of his links will be down in the description below. Not only that, though, I devoted an entire playlist dedicated to Madaka. Right above is a card. It says Madaka. Click that card. Go check out the playlist. It's awesome. I don't know how many videos are in that playlist, but you'll learn a lot about Madaka. And let me know what you guys think down in the comments, okay? The 3-part series. The tank, the build, the setup, and the stock. Beautiful Mkin Madaka, better known as Japanese rice fish. My ohana, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys in that next one. Take care. Much love and aloha.
Hana Hui A Maui.